What's up guys, Sam Adams here and welcome to another episode of The Drop. And as far as this week goes, there are some incredible games coming out. You do have Madden NFL 18, you've got Uncharted The Lost Legacy, which is a spin-off instead of making an Uncharted 5. This is pretty much a big, huge DLC for Uncharted 4. We have the Escapists 2 coming out, a lot of stuff to break down. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first up, we actually have Duck Game, which is coming to the PlayStation 4 after a pretty lengthy stay on PC and Ouya. You remember that thing? Yeah, I'm sure you probably don't. Enter the futuristic year of 1984, an age where ducks run wild in a frantic battle for glory. Win over the crowd and gain a following by blasting your feathered friends with shotguns, net guns, mind control rays, saxophones, magnet guns, and pretty much anything else a duck could use as a weapon. I mean, it makes perfect sense. One hit and you're roasted. This is Duck Game. Don't blink. So overwhelmingly, I would recommend Duck Game if you have people to play it with. This is a very couch co-op dependent kind of game. However, if you are a solo player like I often am, there are some options out there for you. There is a single player challenge mode. There is also online play, so you can play over the internet instead of having to sit next to somebody on a couch literally doing couch co-op. There are other things out there that you can do instead of just having a cooperative kind of experience. And on top of that, there are over 50 levels, over 50 weapons. Duck Game definitely has a lot of replayability, especially since it has been on the PC for a while and has fantastic reviews. So again, if you are interested in Duck Game, it has been out on the PC for quite a while, so you can check out some gameplay. I'm sure some people still stream it. And then again, it is coming out on the PlayStation 4 this week. Moving right along to Uncharted The Lost Legacy, which is coming to the PlayStation 4. In order to recover a fabled ancient Indian artifact and keep it out of the hands of a ruthless war profiteer, Chloe Fraser must enlist the aid of renowned mercenary Nadine Ross from Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Venturing deep into India's Western Ghats mountain range, I believe I said that correctly, Chloe and Nadine must learn to work together to unearth the artifact and fight their way through fierce opposition to prevent the region from falling into chaos. Uncharted The Lost Legacy will also come with access to Uncharted 4 A Thief's End's multiplayer and survival modes. So here on the channel we've been talking about this game a good bit. This actually began as a single player DLC for Uncharted 4 A Thief's End, but as the project began to get off the ground, the team quickly realized there was more content here than necessarily just a DLC could fit, and so they went ahead and did a standalone release. Now what is cool is if you are a season pass owner for the original Uncharted 4 A Thief's End release, then you actually get this for free, but otherwise it's just going to run you $40 instead of the full $60 a title this size would normally cost. So either way, you're either getting an incredible deal or a really good deal. Either way, it's still a deal. Personally, I am excited for this game. I'm not going to be buying it on day one because I did get Sonic Mania. I did buy a PS2 on eBay. I made some choices. This is the result of those choices. However, I am extremely excited to play it at some point along the line, and it is pretty awesome that they went ahead and bundled in that Uncharted 4 multiplayer and survival mode, so there is some replayability there. Overall, pretty good investment here, especially for $40 if you are interested in the Uncharted universe. Next up, we have the Escapists 2 coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, and the PC. Gather your escape team. The Escapists 2 is coming to all of those things that I just listed off. And a first for the series, the Escapists 2 offers drop-in, drop-out play, offering split-screen and online play for up to 4 players in both co-op and versus modes. The Escapists 2 will feature brand new ways to escape from our upgraded multi-level prisons, more items than ever before, and a new crafting system. There are so many more ways to make a break for freedom. Featuring a revamped combat system, you can now lock onto your targets, block and perform both light and heavy attacks. An all-new graphic style immerses players in a deeper, richer world while still staying true to the unique art style of the Escapist. Character customization will let you choose your avatar's whole look, including the option to play as either a male or a female inmate. From ponytails to a shaved head, the choice is yours. There are so many more things to do in the Escapist 2. Join a band, learn to paint, pick up a new hobby. There have never been so many different ways to escape. The question now, inmates, is how will you escape? So in my personal opinion, The Escapist was not my thing. However, I do respect the game, and I am glad to see that The Escapist 2 is not only coming to all of the platforms you would expect, but also to the Nintendo Switch, where I feel like the game will be right at home. So by now, you probably know what the gameplay of the Escapist series is like. The Escapist 2 is like that, with a new coat of paint, a couple of new bells and whistles on there, like I always say. So if you are interested in more of The Escapist with more content, then you might want to check out The Escapist 2, which is coming to the PlayStation 4, the the Xbox One, the PC, and the Nintendo Switch. Football season is back, which means Madden NFL 18 is coming to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Madden NFL 18 takes a significant visual leap with the power of the Frostbite engine. See stunning new stadium exteriors surrounded by vast cityscapes. There were a lot of S's in that. And watch the spectacle of NFL Game Day come to life in the most photorealistic game to date. Play each matchup to your specifications by selecting from 3 new playstyles, or play the best real-world matchups each week in Play Now Live. That's pretty cool. With the introduction of even more ways to play coupled with your favorite modes, Madden Ultimate Team and Franchise, this is the Madden like you've never seen it before. Okay, so Madden, let's talk about this. The Frostbite engine is going to make a big difference in how the game looks, in my opinion. Traditionally, it has been to where if you have, say, Madden NFL 13, and then you go on to the next game, it's probably going to look fairly similar, and you can pretty much just go ahead and get away with buying the game maybe every 2 years if you are an avid fan. But with this one, I would say this is probably the one you should consider buying if you haven't bought a Madden the past couple of years. So that's what we're talking about graphically. As far as the game itself goes, I'm very interested in the long shot mode, which actually follows the story of a football player from his meager starts all the way up until he makes it to the NFL, and it does bring some more emotion and some more story-based stuff into the world of Madden, which is not something it has traditionally been used to. So with Madden 18, it is still going to be that simulation experience that fans have come to expect, but it is mixing in some new ideas with long shot and a couple of the other modes. Overall, I am fairly impressed with how the game is shaping up, and if you are a fan that buys Madden every year, it is coming out this week. If you are a person that is considering upgrading from, say, Madden NFL 13, then again, it is coming out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One this week. And last but not least, we have F1 2017 coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC. Win the 2017 World Championship, break every record in the fastest ever F1 cars, and race some of the most iconic cars over the last 30 years. With an even deeper 10-year career, more varied gameplay in the new Championships mode, and a host of other new features, both online and offline, F1 2017 is the most complete and thrilling F1 video game ever. Okay, so with F1 2017, clearly I am not the biggest fan. I drive a 2013 Ford Fusion. It does me very well. I do not know how much horsepower it has behind it. I just know that the one on the right is the gas and the one on the left is the brake. I'm not that familiar with cars. That being said, F1 2017 does have some features that I am interested in. Championships allow you to kind of change up the way the game plays. Instead of following the World Championship rules, you can set your own rules to kind of change up the way the game does play, so that adds to some replayability, of course. And then on top of that, classic cars have been added, so that means that fans of F1 that have been following it, like I said, over the past 30 years, you are going to be seeing some of those iconic vehicles within the game this time around. Overall, I really don't have to sell you on F1 2017. It's one of those franchises where if you are into this, you are probably going to end up buying it. However, it does have some new innovations that do keep things interesting, so you might want to check out F1 2017, which is coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC this week. So to wrap things up, a couple of honorable mentions. There is a brand new 2DS bundle coming out that does include new Super Mario Bros. 2. That being said, it is not the new 2DS XL, don't get it confused. It's pretty much just a red and white version of the 2DS, which is not aesthetically pleasing and looks like a giant piece of plastic. Then we also have Forma 8 coming to the Nintendo Switch from Mixed Bag Games. Wolfenstein the 2-pack is coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC. That does include both the New Order and the Old Blood to get you ready for the new Colossus coming out later in October. And last but not least, Chroma Gun is coming to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It's a pretty interesting game. I got a copy for free back whenever the developers were first, testing out the game on PC, and it's a lot like Portal, but it does mix in some colors, so that kind of adds a little bit of variation to the gameplay. It might be your thing, it might not. I would check out some gameplay before you bought it, but it is coming out on the consoles this week. So there you guys have it. I hope you have enjoyed this edition of The Drop. If you did, drop me a like down below and let me know what new games that are coming out this week that you are excited about. Have you really been looking forward to that 2-pack of Wolfenstein? Are you looking forward to that new 2DS? What about F1 2017? How about that Uncharted? Leave it in the comment section down below. And if you happen to be new here, I do upload new stuff throughout the week, so there's always something new right here on the channel when you do drop by to watch some videos. But as for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I will talk to you soon. Peace.